It's Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson and Jason Myers as a set to get started. Off we go from Lumen Field. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
I'm gonna go. On play action, here's Jackson. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A huge play right off the bat. It's a gain of 34. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. That's in the end zone and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing to open it up is Darnold. Right in left side, it's caught. And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line.
That's good for a Seahawks. 1st down.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. In motion goes Likely. Play action now. Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he'll be taken down. That is about the craziest situation you'll ever see. Huge gain on the play, but still not enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10. At the 20.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That one packed away, and it's incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10.
The first carry for the Spartan. Here's Clark. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Seahawks.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal. To throw is Darnold. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Eric Sauber, touchdown Seattle.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down. Now Jackson on the move. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 11.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up. What are you? Let's shot.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. That's going to be caught. And he's going to get into the end zone. The fake spike works for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now, Darnold. There's a short one taken in by Barnard. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter. They've got it facing 3rd and a yard. Darnold to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled 1st half continues. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. It's 2nd down.
Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Jackson now. for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On 1st and 10, and they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike, in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. Darnold now to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
No, we changed it.
Off the play fake. Jackson. He's got his tight end likely downfield. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down. They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. Seahawks 17-yard line.
Let's go. We changed it.
Now, Jackson. Quick slant into the hands of the speedy Flowers. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Now Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Falcons.
What a shot.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. But today, 2 AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. 2 hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. And he returns this to the 22. Play action. Now Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short. To throw, it's Rodgers.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Steelers first down.
On play action, Rodgers.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, shot. Hey, middle. Get on.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
And remember, this is a running back that fumbled on the previous drive, but fortunately for them, nothing came of it. And I think when that happens, sometimes coaches can lean a little more on forgive and forget. So he's right back out there and running again.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
And he will have a Ravens first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Andrews' first catch, good for a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now it's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and now fall incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
They go play action now. Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Incomplete.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Rodgers going to throw. Across the formation, he hits Austin. Down to the 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Calvin Austin, 62 yards. And the Steelers are on the board.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away, and we're underway from Philadelphia. Rasheen Ali on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
First snap, and Lamar's going to throw. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Lamar off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And they bring him down around the 34.
If you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
They go play fake with Jackson. Complete to Derrick Henry. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
From the pistol, Henry. They cobbled together a yard there. And on the South had that incredible breakout season last year was Zach Bond. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Jackson. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
From the red zone on 1st. Headed out right. That one's incomplete in the end zone. His back Derrick Henry was the intended receiver. It's 2nd and goal. Throwing again is Lamar. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. That is Tyler Luke, now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. Taking a deep shot here. It's grabbed inside the 30. Give him 37 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On 1st down, Hurts. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on Q1. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have 2nd down and 5. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle. On their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. 4th down, it's Jackson. He's got it to his running back. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. What a play on 4th down. Give him the first after a gain of 27. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Looking quickly here. First down. Here's Lamar. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Offense up to the line fast. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the first. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Lamar throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. Now hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And the Eagles get to it. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that.
Has a hole left, room to run. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. 1st First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Lamar now from the gun. That's his man. It's DeAndre Hopkins. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing again here on 2nd and 10. Jackson on the move, headed right. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. So 1st down from 41. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So 1st down from the 41. Jackson yet again. Flushed out of the pocket. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Looking right, and he finds it. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. 1st and 10 from the 32. Back to throw it. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Tries to line that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Ravens do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our 1st half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pitch. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought down by Dre Jones.
At his 48-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Hurts now from the gun. Complete out to the right. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Working quickly here.
13 yards on the play.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's another Eagles.
1st down throwing for Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Gain of 18. That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Again, here's Hurts. caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Ali to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Buying some time right. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Play action, here's Jackson. Throwing the out route, complete. What a hit, he gets flattened to the ground. And goes to the hurry up here. Now Jackson off the play action. It's his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first. Play action now with Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Complete to Henry on the check down. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Play fake, Jackson. Dumped off to his running back. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They'll come up on first and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's second down coming up. Jackson's gonna throw again. He rolls to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's gonna go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That one finds his man, likely. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. They'll go play action.
As quarterback, Kate, you gotta hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Dumps it off to his running back. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens now trail by just a point in the 4th. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Getting out to his left. He's keeping it. And He's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down. All set to go now from the 35.
At the 35-yard line.
First down, around with Barkley. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of a yard.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
To Grant Calcaterra. That's a gain of 6.
He's back to throw. Finds some time left. He's going for it himself. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A pickup of 17. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Eagles first down.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Offense to the line fast.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On second down, here's Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Looking to throw. Has it in close. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles going for the win here. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. He'll throw it. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles jump in front late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown, and they just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. He'll look to throw it. Flush out out to his left. Got for big yards on the right side. He's going to be stopped right around the 37.
13 yards on the play. And the Baltimore first down.
Setting up to pass. Escapes out to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Inside 90 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Back to throw. Headed out right. He can run it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. That penalty's on the offense, Brock, so that play is going to go down as a pick.
You see a flag as a defender, and I guarantee you, your first thought is, oh, man, this...
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson and Jason Myers has us set to get started. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Williams going to throw on the first play. And it's caught downfield by Odunze. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
21 yards. And the Bears first down.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a second down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
He is